morning. Welcome to another episode of Poncho's Garage. We have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so we're gonna see if we can get this car running and driving, or at least very close to it. Started on the brakes, took off the booster and the master in the front, put those back on. I'm gonna do the front setup, same thing in the rear, maybe get some fluid in, bleed it, and then go from there. But once we finish that, jump on the next thing and just we'll see how much we can do over the weekend. So let's get started. So here we have it pretty much disassembled. I'm letting that guy just drip over there so that it can basically just leak out. But normally I take this all apart, wire wheel it, clean it, but since we just want to get it running and driving, I'm gonna do that later. So we're just gonna give it a quickie clean, which it's all right now, and then just start repacking new bearings, setting those up, and then reassembling everything together with new calipers. So the person who worked on this last, which is probably 16-year-old me, kind of messed up the fitting there, but it's kind of fine. I think my wrench sucks, so it kind of like bends out when you gave it any pressure. But once we got pliers on there, it worked okay. So whatever, that's on my eventual to-do list to get new brake lines too. But anyways, let's as easy as this came out, let's put everything back on. So basically, before we assemble anything, we're gonna pack the bearings with new grease. Well, new bearings too with new grease. Pretty simple. Give you guys a quickie. Got your bearings. You want to get grease all up in all these little crevices, basically from the bottom coming all the way to the top. And the way to do that is you take a scoop of grease, put it in one palm, and then with this guy you just keep tapping it this way. That way the grease falls in. Just keep going like that, spin it until you have the whole bearing. Rinse, repeat 4 times. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so here is the almost complete setup. The only thing I need to do is put the hose back in, but the banjo bolts pretty much stuck to the old caliper, so we're gonna put new bolts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and what I'm gonna do is for the rear, I know the drums like to rust out on the outside, so I'm gonna give them a quick clean, give them a quick coat of paint, this is black paint, and while that dries up and gets ready, I can go pick up the banjo bolt for here and finish up the front, so then I can jump onto the back. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, the rears were a bit of a pain. I had to use Thor's hammer to get this guy out. It's kind of stuck, but it's finally out. Rear shoes are not that bad, but since it's already out, might as well just replace it. So I'm gonna take this apart and go from there. So let's do that. Alright, so the camera kind of died, but the rear is complete. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt. It's been a while since I've done rear drums, but basically every spring's where it's supposed to be and no extra parts, which makes me very happy. But yeah, so next thing now is the booster and the master, so let's do that. Alright, so I'm kind of running out of sunlight, so I'm gonna probably stop it here. But it's pretty a good space to spot. Master and booster are in. Just need to tighten the bolts and put the little pin in the back. I'm gonna hook up the lines, but first I'm gonna do a quick bench bleed on this one before I hook the lines up. And then we can basically run fluid through the rest of the car and hopefully run it. But yeah, everything looks pretty straightforward. Front disc with Wilwoods right there. Brand new rear setup. So brake wise, this car is pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, that'll do it for this one. Tomorrow's another day. See what else I can get do on this one to get it going. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.